I'm Detective David Sonopor, spokesman for the Effingham County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for all coming today. Today we are going to just kind of give y'all scenarios of what's going on here, most up-to-date information we can give y'all. There's still a lot of information that we cannot release due to just the nature of this case. And I want to start off by saying at this point we do not have anybody in custody. But I'm going to kind of go through from the beginning of this case up to what we have now that we can release to y'all. We're going to start off by shortly before 3:30 a.m. on Monday morning, Effingham County 911 received a call from a Linda Height indicating that she had been shot. Deputies responded to 2954 Springfield Egypt Road on reports of multiple people shot. Upon their arrival, they located all three subjects, Linda, they located Carrie, and they located Philip Height inside of the residence. Philip Height and Carrie Height were pronounced dead on the scene. Linda Height was transported to Memorial Medical Center. Detectives with Effingham County Sheriff's Office and GBI, we've been working around the clock since the early hours of Monday morning on this case, trying to piece together what happened out here. In the past 18 to 24 hours, we have made headway in this investigation. Several items have been removed from the residence, and those items have been taken to the GBI Crime Lab in Savannah to be processed. They are currently being processed at GBI Crime Lab. This is a horrific crime which has really shocked the local community. And like I said, we are working around the clock, and we're going to bring whoever was involved in this case to justice, and we will continue to work until they are brought to justice. This is an ongoing investigation, and we're making significant progress in this investigation. We do thank the media for all of their support, and y'all have been very helpful to us in this investigation. And we are still looking for any facts. If anyone out there has any knowledge of this crime or any pertinent information that could be helpful to us, we do encourage them to call the Effingham County Sheriff's Office or GBI. GBI has also been very helpful in this investigation. They were called in for additional resources, and they've been very helpful as well, and we do thank them. And you know, like we addressed it yesterday, I think we put hopefully trying to put some of the rumors to rest, and we're trying to sift through that and go for the facts of this investigation. And we're still working at it right now. Right now, the crime scene is still in our custody. Right now, we still have control of the crime scene. So we still have investigators on that crime scene right now going through evidence, tying up some loose ends. Right now we also have agents and investigators going around right now working different leads on this case. We do have some good solid leads, and that's where we're at in this investigation.
What can you tell us about the 911 call other than it was made by Linda? Like, was it before or after she was shot? And why aren't you releasing the 911 call?
The only thing we're releasing about the 911 call is that it did come from Linda Height. We're not releasing anything else about the 911 call. It is evidence right now, and you know, some of this evidence can be crucial evidence. So all we're releasing is that Linda Height did make that 911 call to the Sheriff's Office, and that's how we were notified about it.
Was she conscious when they got there?
There is a 911 recording, so she was, you know, she did suffer severe wounds, but they did locate her, and that's all we're going to comment about the 911 call.
Okay, so she obviously was conscious when they got there. Did she tell on the 911 tape? Does she say who shot her?
We're not commenting on what was said on the 911 tape at all. Right now, the only comment we're going to have on is that Linda Height did make the 911 call.
It seems pretty important that she did make that call. I mean, it's such a remote area, you know, probably difficult for anyone to hear anything or know anything had happened. It seems like it's pretty important that she was able to call.
It is, that's very important, very crucial in this investigation. And we did receive the 911 call from Linda Height, and you know, like y'all said, this is a remote area, and like I told all of y'all yesterday, you know, this is kind of it's very uncommon for this to happen up in that part of Effingham County. You know, they are in, like you said, Michelle, they are in a rural area, and you know, luckily she was able to make that 911 call. But right now, that tape is evidence, and we're going through that right now.
Can you say, even if you can't give details, can you say if she was able to describe who shot her or anything like that on the tape?
I cannot comment on that. That's all we're going to comment on the 911 call.
Where were they found in the house? Can you tell us?
We're not commenting on where the actual bodies were located at all.
Number of gunshot wounds?
No, ma'am. We can confirm that all 3 individuals did receive gunshot wounds. We're not commenting on exactly where they were or where in the house they were.
David, can you talk about what kind of weapon it was and if that weapon's been located?
Pat, we're not commenting on that either. There's a lot of stuff we are still holding off on, and we appreciate y'all being patient with us. We don't want to comment on anything in reference to this investigation that could possibly jeopardize it. So at this point, we're giving you as much as we can, but there's still certain things that we're trying to still sift out. And you know, even though it's Wednesday now, we still are technically in the early stages of this investigation still, and we're trying to work through it. And you know, it's pretty complex, and it's going to take time, but we're going to do it right. We're doing a thorough investigation, and that's where we are at this point.
Have your detectives been able to interview Linda?
Interview Linda? We're not commenting on that right now.
Have you been able to ascertain if it was more than one weapon?
We are not commenting on weapons right now.
More than one person?
We are not commenting on any kind of suspect information right now.
Seems pretty remarkable that, I mean, this is Wednesday, that you still have possession of the crime scene, and like they're still able to find things inside the house that maybe you didn't see on day one.
Yeah, Michelle, like I said, we are doing a very thorough investigation in this crime scene. You know, like everyone knows, it's a double homicide, triple shooting. You know, it's a pretty good sized house, and you know, we still have that crime scene in our custody, and we're going to make sure we don't miss anything. We're going to go through everything. We're going to make sure it's done right, and we're going to be thorough with it.
You said that you had taken some things to the GBI and specifics.
We're not. We do have evidence that we did take the GBI crime lab in Savannah to be processed. We're not getting to the specifics of that at this time.
Have you had any indication on her condition at all?
Not at this time. We're not commenting on any condition with Linda Height right now.
Do you have any, have you had any substantive calls in the past few days? We put out the phone number. Have you had any relevant calls that have provided any information from anyone?
We have had leads. You know, we're not going to get to the details of the leads that we've had, but we have had leads in reference to this case, and we're following all leads. And like I said earlier, I do want to make it clear that we have made significant progress as of yesterday afternoon, and we are making headway in this investigation.
Have you been in contact with the family, and how often, and how are they doing?
We have made contact with the family. We've actually, you know, we provide the family with chaplains. We've, you know, provided them with any kind of assistance they needed, and that's all we have.
You're keeping them kind of abreast of that you are making headway and everything?
Absolutely, absolutely.
David, can you talk about how many detectives and how many GBI agents are currently tasked with this investigation?
We have several detectives with the Effingham County Sheriff's Office and several GBI agents, and you know what we're doing. We're working this together. You know, actually right now they're all paired up out there, covering all. You know, we're getting these leads right now. It's definitely over a dozen. That's actually well over a dozen investigators and detectives and agents working on this case right now as we speak.
How much longer do you think it'll take before you finish processing the crime scene in the house? Any idea?
No idea right now. You know, but they're right now tying up loose ends on the crime scene, and you know, I can't give an exact time of when they're going to release that crime scene, but we're being very thorough with it, and you know, we're not going to leave anything uncovered.
I don't know if you have this information or not, but has the family indicated to you when they'd like to have a service?
I'm not aware of that right now.
And as far as you know, when might they be able to do that in view of the autopsy?
The autopsy was performed yesterday, and as far as the release of the body, I'm not sure exactly when the body was released, but the autopsy was performed yesterday, and we did release yesterday that both Philip Height and Carrie Height did sustain gunshot wounds. And, like we said, we did want to convey to y'all, we appreciate all the media's help in this, and y'all been great to work with. And if y'all,
do you know if it was just Philip, Carrie, and Linda living at the house at the time?
At this time, we're not commenting on who all was living in the house, and you know, we're still trying to get all that together. And we thank you for y'all's help, and we're also asking if there's anybody out there in the community that does have pertinent information to this case. They're encouraged to call us, and we'll go from there. And we're making headway, and we're going to keep working on this. We're going to keep working this case until we get this puzzle put together and get all these unanswered questions answered.
Do you think there may be another briefing tomorrow?
We'll let y'all know on that. It's going to depend on the headway we make today. Right
Has
now,
it been important for you to keep us informed and therefore keep the community informed on such a big case like this?
absolutely, and that's why we're here this afternoon, and that's why we've kept in close contact with the media. This has sparked a lot of interest. They're a very well respected family in this community. They're very well known in this community, and the community is shocked at what happened here. It's a horrific crime, and we're trying to keep you all abreast on what's going on. We want the community to know what's going on. At the same time, we're also building a case here. And our number one priority here is to build this case and to prosecute this case. And that's our priority there. But we're also wanting to keep you all informed as much as we can as to what's going on. And right now it's a crucial time in this case, and we're making headway. We will we'll definitely keep you all advised on the latest updates of this investigation.
What kind of rumors have been going around that you wanted to dispel?
We're not covering any rumors today. We addressed that yesterday, that there were rumors. The media is very well of a lot of the rumors, and we're just asking from anyone with pertinent information, and we're looking for the facts. And that's all we were trying to make clear. We're not going to try to bring up any rumors that were possibly brought up, but our point was to we're looking for the facts and pertinent information, and we're moving on in this investigation.
Can I ask one more? Linda Height,
Yeah,
and you may not want to get into this more, but Linda Height, you said she'd been shot when she called 911. Did she refer to anyone else being shot in the home?
We're not commenting on anything on 911 tape. The only thing I can, at this point in the investigation, the only thing that I can tell y'all is that Linda Height did make the 911 call, and Linda Height was shot. She's at the hospital. So, thanks for y'all's cooperation. Thanks for the media for y'all are great to work with right now, and we will let y'all know of any breaking updates, and we'll keep in touch with y'all.
Thanks.
Thank you.